Hey everybody, welcome to Steps and Stages. I'm Crystal. If you're just joining us, it's the weekly encouragement vlog. If you've been watching, you know what I'm about to say. And this blends my musings as a mother, an artist, an educator, a coach into some tangible tools that people can use to get from one step to the next stage of their lives. And if you've been watching over the last 3 years, you also know that the beginning of this vlog used to start with, I've been a dancer for 30 plus years and I've learned a lot of steps and I've been on a lot of stages. And while that is the case, it is also the work that has gotten me here. And a lot of people have been using the term the work. I'm a self-proclaimed growth junkie, so my original introduction to the work was Byron Katie, and then Iyanla Vanzant talking about her life work and having done the work to get to the place she is now to be able to help others achieve their capacity as people. And so when we talk about the work begins in here. The work begins with awareness. It translates into understanding. Understanding translates into action. And those actions, those steps, translate into the stage of your life. So what I want to talk to you about this week is the work. Have we done the work? Do we know what the work is? And are we expecting other people to do the work for us? There are a lot of times where the work in our landscape could be talked about as the work of justice, the work of equalizing inequity. It could be talked about as the work of transforming our nation. But all that work starts with you. So lately I've been facilitating a reading group. And as a mother of an African-American man, soon to be man, young man, it interests me to start to lead this group when I was asked, because it was the book, Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Together in the Cafeteria? Now, it interested me, one, because I didn't really remember ever doing a close read of the book. It interests me because I'm an educator, and it interests me because I'm the mother of a young African-American boy who's growing up in a predominantly white environment. But what I realized in the first couple of chapters is that the author is talking about the construction of identity. And the work that we're doing outside of adolescence, on and over again in cycles as we grow into our professions and our capacity, is about reconfiguring our identity. And some of that has to do with some detangling of old parts and old situations, old labels that were put upon us. And that work is sometimes harder than even imagining who it is we want to be. And so the work that I do, mostly with clients and groups, is about imagining and reimagining, recalibrating, and refrequencing the thought patterns that make us who we are day to day. And those questions of identity that the author raises in Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Together in the Cafeteria are emblematic of the same questions that we ask in Project Becoming. And so we've learned this summer, as 2 summer programs have taken on Project Becoming to accentuate their self-development curriculum, that even though we started this program for adolescent girls, it's not just for females. It's not just for girls. It's about anyone who is constructing the identity of who they are and who they want to become. The 5 questions are: who am I? What do I like about my body? What makes me strong? Who do I want to become? And who am I now? The emphasis is on the interior, not the exterior. And the interior, that growth of the work, that doing the work from the inside out, that naming your gifts, that claiming your identity, and that not being renamed or reclaimed by the outside forces, the society you live in, the reflections you see from the people around you. That's the work, holding tight to that vision of yourself. And so I want to invite you all this week to do the work, to ask the questions, to be clear about who you are, how you're performing who you are, what steps you're going to take to get to the next stage of who you want to become. And if you need some help, then I want you to reach out and ask for it. Feel free to call me. There's a link right up top where you can schedule your strategy call, your discovery call. And if you fall into any of the communities that I serve, I'd love to be your partner in visioning. There's still some slots open for Dream Building for Believers. There will be Dream Building for Educators in August. And in August, we're going to host a special summit called Brown Girls Dreaming, where myself, Danae Hanna, Sanithia Tice, and Nicole Watlington will spend 2 hours every Saturday working through finances, health, mental and physical, and the vision for the work that you want to do. So thanks for watching. Like it, share it. Make sure that you're doing the work this week. Ask the questions and take the action. Bye-bye.